Didn't you at any point just say, hey, I've done some good stuff here, release me, let me go find a place?
Well, that just wasn't the way I wanted it to go. I think that there was a thought of that at one point. Trust me, there was. But that came and went, and I don't know. Things just kind of kept falling into place. And I'm one of those people that, I don't want to really ruffle the feathers too much here and there, and kind of want to just go with the flow. And that's kind of the way the training camp was going, and I was happy with it. And like I said, things worked out, and I'm happy now.
Our old buddy Stats texted me after that press conference saying you called it, because I was saying it all week. He's like George McFly. He doesn't like confrontation, so he tries other ways to get what he wants. He didn't want to go into John Lynch's office and say, release me. He didn't want to go to Kyle Shanahan and say, I want the hell out of here. There was an awkward media tour that he did earlier this year, and I remember he was on Adam Schein's show, and he said, what I went through last year, I don't know that I would wish it on anybody. Well, then why the hell are you staying? I mean, if it was bad last year when you were the starter, how's it going to be any better this year when you're making a lot less money to be the backup and you're still in San Francisco, the place where last year's experience was so bad, you said, I don't know that I would wish that on anyone. It's amazing to me. But, Peter, and this is where I think the 49ers manipulated the situation to their benefit. They know that Jimmy doesn't like to rock the boat. They know that Jimmy doesn't like confrontations. They know that Jimmy doesn't like to ruffle feathers, and I think they used that against him and set up a situation where everything fell in a way that they could keep him for a lot less money than he was due to make.
Hey, look, Mike, what it comes down to at the end of the day is they had a team guy in Jimmy Garoppolo, and they also had the very good fortune of, well, if you look at it as good fortune, they had the very good fortune of this year, there not being a Teddy Bridgewater situation where in training camp, no quarterback does anything in training camp anymore. So, it's hard to imagine them getting hurt. And that's why I thought all along the smartest thing for Jimmy Garoppolo was to get released and just sit. Don't rush to go sign with whoever. Wait until somebody gets panicky on October 1st. Then you will be a month more physically well. Your arm will be fine. It will be totally recovered. And wait until then. And so, to me, if Jimmy Garoppolo had gone in and saying, hey, look, you guys find me, do whatever. I'm not showing up here anymore. You told me that you were going to get rid of me, and that's what I want. So, and if he had forced his way out, okay, all I'm saying is he might have gone somewhere, and maybe he would have gone in Houston and been over Davis Mills' shoulder, or however it would work out. You don't know. But there was no reason for him to go anywhere. None. Until he absolutely had to. And that's why, to me, in a very, very strange way, Jimmy Garoppolo played this right.
And, if he doesn't play, he played well enough last year that should help him in free agency in March. It didn't hurt Deshaun Watson, and he didn't play at all in 2021. Not that Deshaun Watson and Jimmy Garoppolo are even in the same stratosphere of quarterbacks, but there will be, if he hits, and he will, the market free and unfettered the first day of free agency, there will be someone that gives Jimmy Garoppolo a contract to be the starter. It may be a Mitch Trubisky situation where they draft somebody in April, but regardless, he'll find a new home and have a chance from day one of the offseason program to lay the foundation to be the starting quarterback in 2023.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.